Hello everybody, my name is Waddles. I hope you're doing well today, and welcome to another Black Ops 4, I guess DLC 1 video. Today I'll be going over 5 tips and tricks, things that'll help you in the brand new Dead of the Night map. Now, first off, is it just me? Does anybody else keep calling it Night of the Dead and Dead of the Night and mixing? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to get into the tips right now. Go down below and drop one tip for me if you have one, and leave a like and consider subscribing if you like this video. Let's go. Tip number 1 has to do with a secret door that is absolutely wonderful and something that you can do on round 1 that will help set you up for a good game. Now, in case you don't know, inside of the 2 bookshelves on either side of that grand central room, there are some symbols. If you press these symbols in a certain order, you can get a gun or a power-up, which is absolutely amazing. It's free, and again, you can do it on round 1. Now, this order that you need is CXSU. That is CXSU. I kind of think of it as C times SU. Now, to be clear, these symbols aren't literally a C, an X, an S, or a U. These are symbols that are other things that kind of resemble these letters. So look for the symbol that resembles each letter that I said in that order. It also seems that usually there are 2 on each side. So 2 on one bookshelf, 2 on the other one on the other side of the map, I suppose. So you go and interact with the books in that order. You only get one chance. If you mess up, it won't work. Then the bookshelf that you were at last will open up and give you something. Now, I recommend knifing every zombie except for one on round 1 and doing this right away. Don't move on to round 2 until you have done this, because it's a game changer. Now, you will also need to be on at least normal. If you are on casual, this isn't going to work, unfortunately. Moving right along to tip number 2 now. This tip has to do with the weapons that you should be using on this map. Dead of the Night is pretty close quarters. Pretty much everywhere is close contact with the zombies. That means that you should probably consider using SMGs or shotguns on this map. There are so many tight turns in close quarters where you'll be fighting zombies, and not so many long-range areas. Personally, my favorite is the Spitfire. The Spitfire is in the study on the wall by the window, and it's just absolutely amazing. I've been grinding out to get that operator mod to try that out, so I don't know how that is, but I really do love the Spitfire. Another nice one on this map is the Cordite. If you pair the Cordite with the silver bullets, you will be able to buy bullets in this map, which you wouldn't usually be able to do for the Cordite because it isn't a wall gun. You'll have to get this gun from the box. Now, the MOG 12 shotgun is very good too once pack-a-punched. Without the pack-a-punch, the shotgun just isn't too good, so usually I'll grab that Spitfire, run that for a while until I have enough points to buy the MOG 12, buy the pack-a-punch for the gun, and then we're good to go. But plan on using some close quarters guns in this map, because from my experience, assault rifles are just way too slow in here, and the Titan, it's terribly too slow to shoot. Like, don't go with that here. So, those NOSFERATUS, they're terribly annoying. Honestly, there should probably be a little less of those guys in the map. It's so much, but an easy way to deal with them is go for silver bullets first. In case you don't know, silver bullets will deal more damage to the vampire zombies, and that's good. We want to get them out of here as fast as possible. Now, what I mean by silver first is run around and pick up the items that you need to create the silver bullets before you go and do that crystal challenge that is near the perk machine. In case you don't know, as soon as you do that perk challenge, the vampire zombies are going to spawn in. So if you can avoid doing that one, run around the map, pick up all of the items. You can usually get all of them except the vampire poop, because that can spawn right near a perk machine. And if you get unlucky, it is what it is, but you can pretty much pick up every other part without going near those perk machines. Now, if you are lucky and you're able to completely craft the silver beforehand, you have all 6 parts that you need, then put it in a gun and then go over to that perk machine and get that final tuning fork, because with those silver bullets, the NOSFERATUS zombies are so much less scary. it's really kind of a joke almost how easy they get to kill. And then if you go ahead and pack a punch of that gun with the silver bullets, like, it's a joke. They're just dead. Now, I don't really have a video on crafting the silver bullets first or anything like that, but I'm sure there's one out there. Let me know down below if you'd like me to make a guide on that and show all those locations to the parts and whatnot. I might do it, I don't know. Moving right along to that nasty, hairy werewolf. The werewolf is not fun. It's a bullet sponge. You load so many bullets into the werewolf, and this tip has to do with killing it. If you use the Scepter of Ra, that wolf will literally melt. The scepter destroys the werewolf because it slows the werewolf down and just deals a lot of damage to it. You won't waste any bullets using it too, of course, because it's a scepter, right? You're not going to use your ammo. What I recommend doing is saving your scepter for as long as possible. If you don't get in a tight situation, it should be pretty easy to do, and then you go ahead and use it as soon as you see the wolf. Now, usually, I'll run right past the wolf the first time and go pack a bunch of gun. I'll save up all of my points and do that, and then I'll use the scepter, melt the wolf, grab my pack-a-punch gun, and go. Now, if you don't like running Scepter, then I would recommend the MOG 12 shotgun. Once you pack a bunch of that shotgun, it takes maybe like 10 shots to kill the thing, which really isn't that bad. If you get up close and just unload your shots into it, again, once it's pack-a-punched, it's not too bad. Now, I haven't tried out all of the other special weapons, so I'm not too sure on those, but I really do like the Scepter's beam on the wolf. It seems to help quite a bit. And finally, once you pretty much have your class set up, you have the guns you want, the pack-a-punches you want, the abilities from those pack-a-punches you want, go and train near that center fountain. You know, the fountain with the guy holding the thing. If you run around that area, you can pretty much kill the zombies pretty easily. I do recommend grabbing the shield while you're doing this because the zombies won't be able to hurt you from behind. And if you have the Wraith Fire Grenade, definitely use that as well. You throw that on the ground on either side of the fountain, and the zombies will have to run right through the fire, and the fire is going to, of course, take out a lot of those zombies. Now, again, if you're using SMGs or the MOG 12, you're going to have a nice time doing this as well because it's all, again, pretty close quarters here. I do recommend picking off those NOSFERATUS zombies pretty much as soon as they spawn in. They're really annoying, and stay away from the corners, of course. Now, if you go towards the outside of the fountain, you should be able to dodge zombies that might be running at you. And then if you go long on either side, meaning the front and the back of the fountain, you'll be able to collect up a bunch of zombies, turn around, and spray a bunch of them down and continue running in an oval. Now, this location is pretty nice too, because if you're near the end of the round and you decide that you want to change your Pack-a-Punch ability or add another layer to your Pack-a-Punch level, then you can easily run through the forest, do that, and run right back, kill those final zombies, and move on to the next round. Now, if you are using this method and you go down and you decide that you want to go and pick up your other perks again, or maybe you just never pick them up, definitely wait till the end of the round. This map is very, very dangerous because there are so many corners where you really can't see what's going on, and so you'll have to pre-fire and waste bullets, or just get stuck on something and go down. That usually happens to me. So definitely wait till the end of the round when there's not so many zombies to run around the map and do whatever you need. Conveniently, this area is right near the silver bullet refill location as well, meaning that workbench, so you can run right over there and refill your gun's bullets whenever you need to, if you do need to. If you're running two good guns, again, Spitfire and MOG 12 would be my guns of choice, then you probably won't need to refill your ammo, really. You should be able to use all of the ammo in one gun, or most of it, and then switch to the other, and then by that time, you should get another max ammo, which should be good. Now, of course, this isn't going to be the case as you get really high up there. You will need to buy a lot of ammo, but by then, hopefully, you'll have a lot of points saved up, so it's kind of a possibility. But that pretty much wraps up 5 tips that I have for you on the Dead of the Night, Dead of the Night map. Night of the Dead, Dead of the... Man, they really should have had a trailer, shouldn't they? Either way, I'm absolutely loving the map. What do you think about the map? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Drop another tip for me down below. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you really did. And thank you very much for watching. My name is Waddles. On the end card, in just a few moments, I'll put my Black Ops playlist so you can check out my other Black Ops videos. And what do you want to see next? Go have a good day. I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.